Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell.
And I'm Adriana Cotero. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories.
15 individuals are in federal court. They are now United States citizens.
Also tonight, the new American Memorial Park Quarter is launched. We bring you into the ceremony.
And luxury cruise ships bring in nearly 1,000 visitors to Saipan.
In sports, before the winner is announced, we recap this year's Gold Body Challenge.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Get more, do more with Docomo Pacific. Enjoy endless local calls and SMS with 30 gigabytes of data for only $59 a month. Sign up today and get a Samsung J6 smartphone free. Connect with the familia, share your moments with your primos, and celebrate the Marianas way every day. The possibilities are endless. On the fastest network that gives you more. Docomo! Now available at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Some conditions apply.
Jose and Pedro were born on the very same day. Jose liked to play sports. Pedro liked to play video games. Jose's favorite word was pass. Pass me the ball. Pedro's favorite word was pass too. Pass me the rice. Jose is retired and has both time and energy. His life is just beginning. Pedro has diabetes, hypertension, and gout. His life could soon end. Eat less, play more, live longer. Brought to you by PHI, the pharmacy you can trust.
Half a day Tirwami and good evening Commonwealth. Today is Wednesday, May 1st, 2019.
The naturalization ceremony is held today at the United States District Court for the Northern Mariana Islands, where Chief Judge Ramona Manglona swore in 15 new citizens.
I'm so happy, really happy. Now America is my home.
Home to 15 new American citizens, as all took an oath today to become part of the land of the free.
I'm highly appreciated to the situation and make me U.S. citizen, and it was my aim since when I was in Saipan since 1994.
The new citizens come from China, Bangkok, Korea, Philippines, and Thailand. Some have plans to venture out of the CNMI.
I wanna go to maybe America next week.
While one married couple says their future plans are to just stay in the CNMI, as they both got their citizenship together today and are happy here.
So we're staying in the CNMI because I'm currently working at the hospital and I'm happy where we are. So we're staying in the CNMI.
A big congratulations to all 15 new U.S. citizens, a day you will never forget. Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell.
The 2019 Northern Mariana Islands Quarter is launched this afternoon at American Memorial Park, and some younger residents in the community are presented with the first edition before anyone else in the world.
So you got the very first quarter. Can you show it to us? Let's see it. What do you think?
It's nice. I think it's nice.
Yeah, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to spend it or save it?
Save it. I'm really excited because I'm happy.
Yeah, why are you happy?
Because this is the very first I get the first coin. It's so exciting.
Let's see them. Wow, what do you think?
It's cool.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do with your quarter? Are you going to spend it or are you going to save it?
Save it.
Save it? Why are you going to save it?
It looks cool. It's the only one I have like this.
Yeah, it's one of a kind. And you're the first to get it. How do you feel about that?
Great.
These students are sharing feelings of excitement at American Memorial Park as they hold and show off a new personal prized possession they received.
And you're looking at the brand new 2019 Northern Mariana Islands Quarter. And today, it was launched.
This is in part of the United States Mint America the Beautiful Quarter program. And the American Memorial Park Quarter is the second of 2019 to be released. U.S. Mint Director David Ryder travels to the CNMI for this launching.
How do you feel being able to come here, actually hand these quarters out and present them to students and the community?
Well, I think it's fabulous for the Mint because we're trying to get young kids involved in the hobby of collecting coins, and having these kids here, I'm told there are over 1,000 kids here today, is wonderful for them, and it kind of teaches them a little bit about their heritage and where they're from, and hopefully put that quarter in the pocket and use it some other day.
Right, and how many of these quarters have been produced?
Millions. Millions.
Wow.
They're going to be going all over the country and probably end up all over the world.
The design is of a young woman in traditional attire at the front of the flag circle and court of honor at American Memorial Park. She is resting her hand on the plaques that presents the names of the lives lost in the liberation of Saipan. Reporting for KSPN2 News, I'm Adriana Cotero.
You know, Adriana, that is pretty awesome that this is the second time, correct, that our island has been put on a quarter. It's very unique, you know, an exciting day.
Yeah, definitely. And I loved all the excitement from the kids. And especially the best part was that, you know, I asked them, I said, are you guys going to spend it or save it? And they all said, no, save, because they knew history was being made. So.
That is great. And they're starting, that's good, starting that at a very young age. Very
exactly.
Nice.
And other news now, 2 large vessels docked at the Saipan port. These are cruise ships making a stop for visitors to trek our island for one day.
The Saipan Seaport welcomed 2 cruise ships this week, bringing over 800 visitors to the Marianas. And before this one, the Asuka 2 departs, they have this performance to watch.
A performance by the Saipan Awa Odori team to wish safe travels and farewell after these travelers from Japan spent the day on island. The 2 cruise ships, Asuka 2 and Silver Sea Expedition, docked at the port early in the morning.
Double the pleasure, that's all I gotta say for us in the Marianas. Orale. We had Asuka 2 arriving this morning from Japan, and after they're actually departing this mid-afternoon, this evening more likely. They're gonna head over to Guam, and from Guam they'll return back to Japan. Now the Silver Sea Expedition ship has a whole day just like the Asuka 2 here on the island, and then from there by tomorrow morning they'll be greeted by the Honorable Mayor Santos in Pagan, along with the people from Pagan, where they'll pretty much also do the same thing and do some trekking in Pagan. And then the following day, they'll head over to Mug and also snorkel in Mug.
Coordinating these arrivals were Saipan Shipping for Asuka 2 that brought roughly 800 visitors. And the other, Silver Sea Expeditions, brought in 150 visitors, made possible by Abath Shipping, both in partnership with agent officials in Japan.
This just to show that our relationship with Japan is still strong, and basically, you know, we just need to continue the relationship with them and make sure that we always, invite them and acknowledge that we're here, and if there's anything they need, let's build up the market back up again with our Japan market.
Reporting for KSPN2 News, I'm Adriana Cotero.
Today is Law Day, a day held every year on May 1st to celebrate the rule of law and its importance to our country. Free speech, free press, free society. Those are 3 rights our country is founded on and is the theme for Law Day 2019.
It's a day that celebrates the rule of law. United States attorneys' offices, courts all throughout the country. We're celebrating today and actually this week all throughout the United States. It's really based on the First Amendment freedoms that we have and that we hold so close. So,
a day meant to reflect on the role of law and how important it is for the creation of our country.
Law Day is always a very important day because without the rule of law, society cannot function in a democratic society where the government comes in, takes everything away from you, police comes in, arrest you, throw you in jail, leave you to rot in jail and things like that. Properties would be stolen and you don't have a recourse to go to the courts. But with our justice system, everything will be in place.
Every year, Law Day has a different theme. And this year, the theme represents the freedoms we take from the First Amendment.
And today is just
letting us know that it's free for you to come and ask questions. It's free for you to say whatever you want to say in certain restriction.
But I have to say this has got to be my favorite: free speech, free press for you guys. Big celebration. Yeah.
Freedoms that we as Americans may take for granted, as some other countries don't have a law to protect one's individual liberty.
It is one of the pillars of a free society, of a democratic society. I know some areas they say we have freedom of the press, but you turn around and they lock up the press, they kill the press.
Some countries are, are communist countries, and there's a lot of deprivation throughout the country, and a lot of folks, whether you're female, your gender, religion, you're deprived.
And a time to appreciate the law that protects the rights we have as Americans. Reporting for KSPN2, I'm Ashley McDowell. Marianas, are you ready for another big festival that goes on all month long?
That's right. It's the 21st annual Taste of the Marianas, beginning this Saturday, May 4th, and continuing every Saturday for the remaining month of May.
The event, as always, as every year, we try to highlight on the different cultural aspects of the Marianas, where we invite the locals as well as our tourists to come and enjoy the Taste of the Marianas as part of our Tourism Month celebration.
And the Marianas Visitors Authority informs that registrations for the much anticipated food contest are now open. This includes the May 4th Cat Dune Pica contest, the May 11th Barbecue Whole Chicken contest, and the Jay's Fried Rice Eating contest on May 18th. Registration forms are available online at mymarianas.com.
And Adriana, speaking of the Taste of Marianas, which is something that attracts not only locals but visitors from other destinations here in the CNMI, we are celebrating those visitors by claiming May as Tourism Month.
Tourism is everybody's business. It is not just a cliche. It is real in our island.
The month of May is celebrated as Tourism Month in the CNMI, something that is a basis for the economy on our island.
It's very important. Like we were saying during the proclamation, tourism is the only economic driver that we have in the CNMI, and the more that people are educated on exactly what it is, the better it will be for our economy. Every dollar that we have here is generated through the tourism industry. People need to understand that, and if we are not nice to our tourists and we don't do what we should be doing for our visitors, then we wouldn't have that economic driver that we need. So it is very important.
Tourism is time, money, and pleasure all wrapped into one. And the CNMI is a major tourist destination that drives off profit from people around the world choosing to spend their income on our islands.
Reflect on that a little bit and reset our minds to help support in any way we can. Any way we can, any little contribution that we can individually and collectively to continue to enhance and protect this industry.
And it's through the eye of the tourist that we are reminded of the beautiful place we live in and how important it is to keep it clean, to keep the visitors coming back.
We're trying our best, our local government and the central government, to beautify our island as much as possible. So when our tourists get here, they'll leave with a good impression. They encourage other people to come back and visit the island. So every time I get visitors, whether it's Korean, Chinese, or whatever, first thing I impress on them is please bring your friends, bring your families back to our beautiful island and visit us again.
Coming up, another big event on island that took place last month resulted in record-breaking participant numbers.
We have the details next. Stay tuned.
Get the phone plan you're looking for at IT&E. Stay connected with the strongest, widest, and most reliable network in the Marianas. Stream, share, play, shop, and surf the web with super fast 4G LTE data. Whether you need just a few gigabytes of data to get by, or if you want to go further with unlimited data, there's a plan for you. You'll always get the best price. Visit any IT&E store or call us to learn more. IT&E. Explore your world.
Visit American Memorial Park, one of Saipan's leading visitor attractions. Open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The visitor center is located in Garapan, just a short walk from most hotels. This U.S. National Park honors the American and Marianas people who lost their lives in World War II during the Marianas campaign. Entrance is free. Take time to view the main film, to learn about the Battle of Saipan, and walk through the extensive and fascinating museum exhibits. Don't forget to stop by the museum gift shop, which offers unique and exclusive merchandise. All proceeds are donated to the park's education program. Come discover the American Memorial Park.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. It was the 33rd annual walkathon held by the American Red Cross,
where students from different schools walk to raise money. This is one of two major fundraisers held every year by the American Red Cross to raise funds for catastrophic occurrences.
It involves all the school-aged kids and adults on all three islands simultaneously. So we have an event on Rhoda and Tinian as well. And it starts off at 6 in the morning, and we've got different, in Rhoda and Tinian they do things a little bit differently, but in Saipan we have a 2K, a 5K, and a 10K course. So if you've just got small children, the 2K is good enough, and if you're really wanting to get an incredibly good exercise and want to walk 10K, then you walk basically from Susupi all the way up to the Garapan Fishing Basin and back.
And this year, close to $90,000 was raised by different schools in Saipan, Rhoda, and Tinian.
At first, we weren't even sure whether we wanted to do the walkathon. We thought, it's not the most sensitive thing because so many of the schools are in disrepair and families are trying to recover. But when we went out to the schools, they resoundingly said, we want the walkathon. It's something that the kids really enjoy. And if they can give back to the Red Cross, who provided so much assistance during U2, then let's try to do that.
This year was record-breaking numbers. The school with the largest number of walkers is Olei Elementary School, having 300 participants. Second is William S. Regis Elementary School, with 181 walkers, and third is Mount Carmel School with 174 walkers.
We have what we call our Red Cross Prize program. So this is the school that has the most walkers, the schools that raise the most money, the most energized aid station. We have 5 aid stations along the way where people can get refreshments and fresh fruit and things like that. So the most spirited aid station gets an award. And
coming in first place for the largest number of donation is Olei Elementary School with a little over $16,000. Second place is Agape Christian School with a little over $10,000. And third place is Mount Carmel School with close to $6,000 in donations.
Two of our our premier schools that always really do an incredible job are Olei School and Agape Christian School, and both of them broke their records from the previous year. So we're just incredibly grateful that they were able to do that.
Making for a day filled with games, refreshments, and exercise, all to raise money for a good cause.
33 years, it's been really an incredible legacy for a fundraising event, and we're just so grateful for everyone in the community, whether it's those individual walkers or our major donors that come out and provide financial support, and all the schools and the principals and the coordinators and just everyone who's a part of making this a success. So just thanks to everyone.
In Guam news now, the cannabis board that includes 9 members held their first meeting. KUAM reports.
The Guam Cannabis Control Board met for the very first time. Here's more.
The 9-member board is made up of 6 representatives from government agencies and 3 from the private sector. They include Revenue Tax Director Daphne Shimizu, Agriculture Director Chelsea Munya-Brecht, Public Health Director Linda Umpinko Dinorsi, Behavioral Health and Wellness Center Director Therese Areola, Guam Visitors Bureau President and CEO Pilar Leguana, and Police Chief Steve Ignacio. The private sector members are Attorney Vanessa Williams, businesswoman Ursula Herrera, and Will Parkinson, who is also a medical cannabis card holder. By law, they have just 1 year, from March 28, 2019, to come up with the rules and regulations and a host of other provisions for recreational marijuana use. Member Will Parkinson is confident they can do it.
I think there's a political will from the legislature and the governor's office to see this done, and so I think we'll see the support necessary, and we have some true believers on this board who I think can definitely push this through where before we might not have had the same gumption to get it done.
But this board faces a daunting task. If the medicinal marijuana rules and regulations are any indication, public health took several years and several versions to get that work done. Attorney Vanessa Williams says board members showed their resolve by accepting the governor's call to action.
We have a legal duty. We consented and took these appointments and were impaneled. And I think we take that responsibility very seriously. The law says that we shall adopt rules and regs. They shall not be overly restrictive or onerous so as to hinder the industry, and I think we all take that duty very seriously.
Williams was voted board chair, DRT Director Shimizu was elected vice chair, and Ursula Herrera will serve as secretary. The board expects to meet at least once a month or more, depending on its progress. Subcommittees were also set up to coordinate such things as public awareness and economic issues. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Check out KUAM.com for more.
Thank you, Jason. Bob, Super Sports is next.
Don't go away.
Get a load of this! Here's your chance to win cold hard cash with Docomo Pacific's prepaid giveaway. For a limited time only, get a chance to win cash and cool Docomo Pacific gear every time you load $5 worth of Docomo Pacific prepaid. Every Friday, we'll reward 5 winners with $50 and 1 grand prize of $250 to 1 lucky person. Every $5 worth of prepaid load gets you an automatic entry. Load more and get more chances to win with Docomo Pacific's prepaid giveaway. Docomo Pacific. Better together. Some conditions apply.
Welcome to Marianas Medical Center. We've been taking care of you and your family since 1998. We offer preventive health care services, acute and chronic care for both adults and children.
微产期以及妇科的检查.
신생아 선별 검사 및 영유아 건강 검진.
Meron po kaming food handlers, green cards, school at sports clearances.
Greenig Marianas Medical Center oferece todo classe de serviço para a família mesmo here.
We accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance plans, and we also accept individuals without any medical insurance. We're conveniently located in the JKR building on Beach Road, Garapan. Marianas Medical Center, quality health care for your entire family.
Bubblegum Shrimp Company opens daily at 11 a.m. Located on Beach Road in the heart of Garapan.
Do you have a team or company? Bring them to the Adventure Specialist, Saipan's homegrown Marianas Trekking. Our guided adventures will challenge and excite you, and our award-winning photographers will capture it in a unique and unforgettable way. Check out our off-roading, go-karting, mountain biking, hiking, and snorkeling. And we have top-notch rental gear too. So bring your team, bring your family, or bring your best friend. Marianas Trekking inside the Mariana Resort.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans. The Saipan Baseball League will open the 2019 baseball season this month. This is for both the Open and Masters leagues, and they are informing all interested teams to start preparation. Games will be played on the weekends as necessary funding for repairs and replacements of the lights are still being processed by FEMA. The SBL is calling all coaches to attend an organizational meeting on Tuesday, May 7th. This will be at the Ada Gym conference room. The agenda includes the league duration, entry fee, uniforms, and waiver roster forms will be distributed at the meeting. For more information, contact the league director, Tony Regulafoy, at 285-3966.
And the 12-week Gold's Gym Body Transformation Challenge is over. The winners out of the 57 who signed up will be announced May 4th at the awards banquet. The real winners, however, are those who keep fit. That's the real challenge.
Contestants lost 10, 20, 30 pounds and more over the 3 months, competing for cash prizes. Strength and overall fitness, the goal. While final results are still classified top secret and will not be released until the awards banquet, each participant has received before and after photos with body measurements. Contestant number 2, for example, he dropped 12 pounds in 12 weeks and lost 4% body fat while adding semi-Herculean strength. Now that the measurements are over, the new challenge is to stay that way, not letting all that effort and sacrifice go to waste. The saying goes, you cannot out-exercise your diet. Personal trainer Jerry Diaz.
It's a balance of both. You know, you can't out-exercise or you can't out-nutrition either one. You know, and it plays both. Exercise helps boost your metabolism, and nutrition helps fuel you to do what you do every day in your daily life. You know, it's your fuel. So you need each other. It's a balance of both.
Some people think they have to go on a crash diet to lose weight. Not so.
You can eat whatever you want. Every day can be a cheat day for you. There's so much into it, the variables, the factors. You gotta know your body type. You gotta know how much fuel and energy your body needs, because if you eat too much, you store it. If you eat too little, you deprive your body and then you double the weight.
In fitness, there is no one size fits all.
It depends on your age, your ethnicity, your background. So there's so many factors. You gotta factor those all in. So it's just finding what works for you.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
Get your game and gear at Gold's Gym Saipan. Group exercise is a great way to get fit and then stay fit. For something high tempo, go for a ride with one of our instructors in our new spin room. Let's roll. Pilates improves flexibility, builds strength, and develops control and endurance in the whole human body. It also improves coordination and balance. And the Shake Cafe is a great place to stop by for a meal replacement or supplement. See you at Gold's Gym.
Here is your weather forecast for today. The high was 84, heat index 94, low 79, 74% humidity. Today was partly cloudy, little to no rain, and tomorrow also partly cloudy. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. The high tomorrow is 83 degrees, low 78. Seas 4 to 6 feet. Sunrise is at 5:53 a.m. and sunset at 6:34 p.m.
Thank you, Adriana.
Yeah, so we have a big festival coming up, the Taste of Marianas. I attended last year, and I'll probably most likely go this Saturday as well. But luckily, it goes every Saturday, so you'll be able to stop by as well.
Absolutely. This will be my first Taste of Marianas, so I actually really can't wait to try it out. I hear there's a lot of good food.
A ton of good food. It's one of my favorites, so I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm going to try out some of the restaurants. I think that'll be really nice. I can't wait.
It is. It's very nice. Well, thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Have a great night.